Having a beautiful deck built and keeping it looking beautiful can be two different things. And that's why it's really important that you protect your investment by putting a good quality finish on your timber. Now for our deck here, by the poolside, we've gone for a spotted gum to match the main deck over on the other edge there. So I'll be using the Sikkens Cetol BLX-Pro, and the finish will be in a nice dark oak colour, which will really work well with our spotted gum, give it a nice rich finish. So first things first, let's get it open. It's always really important. The first thing that you do is get that excess off the lid. That tends to end up in places where it shouldn't. So we'll just give it a little clean up there. And then secondly, we need to give this a really good stir. And I like to get down to the bottom and bring the pigments up to the top of the surface because there's a lot of different colours in here. And by doing that, we're going to get a nice even coat when we apply. So this is starting to blend through really well now. Got a nice rich colour in there. Just going to clean off our little stirrer. There we go. So I'm going to pour some of this into the tray now. There we go, nice and easy. We don't want any splashes. There we go. It's looking good. Okay, now we're ready to start applying. So I'm going to be using one of these deck brushes here because they really do make light work of it. And on the edges, I'll be cutting in with just a standard brush as well. So let me start at the edge of the deck here. I'm just going to cut in a little bit just to get me started. Now, I'm going to continue cutting in all the way to the end of the deck. I'm going to do these two boards, and it's important that when you start a board that you finish a board. Then that way you don't get any overlap marks. I've managed to get my cutting in done, and it looks fantastic. And now I'm going to start on the main deck. So I'm using one of these brushes here. They are absolutely brilliant, and they make light work of getting our finishing coats on. It's got beautiful long bristles. It's going to help our coats really penetrate into the timber. And best of all, I'm off my knees. Okay, so we're going to just dab it in as you would a normal brush, and then some nice long strokes, just like that. Now I have to say, once you've used one of these, you'll never go back to using a brush. It's just way too easy. Now already I can see the colour and the transformation of this timber. It's really natural and really rich, and that's why when you're using and picking stains, it's important that you pick the right colour so it's compatible with the timber that you're using. Now, because this is a semi-transparent finish, it's also allowing the natural grains of the timber to seep through, and that's what's giving it an authentic look, and that's exactly what I'm after for this deck. With one coat down and two to go, this deck is looking fantastic. I've done the whole thing in under 30 minutes. It's already touch dry. Being that this is water-based, it's going to dry really quickly, and within 2 hours, I can be recoating again. Now, I've picked an absolute pearler of a day to do this, which means I'm going to get all my coats done today. So from here, once I've got some sun lounges up here, a couple of cool drinks, and this pool is finished, I'm going to be absolutely set.